Hi, it's Wayne here again. Um, Today I want to talk about how to get more out of life in respects to the happiness and the contentment and the connection um, from the things we do. Because I just want to share a story. I was in a group and people were talking about meditation and about how meditation was basically, it didn't have to be sitting on the floor, you know, being all silent and listening to the music and all the standard sort of approach to meditation. It could be anything where everything just stops and the only thing you're focused on is what you're doing at the time. So your focus is purely in the moment. And what I realized really quickly was that when I did activities that were adventure based, so mountain biking, scuba diving, riding motorbike, it was very much about that I was in the moment. I was very much focused on what was in front of me and the feelings that I got from it. And if I talk about the mountain biking, it was exhilarating. It was that the downhill part was just adrenaline pumping. The uphill challenge was a challenge in itself, and I got satisfaction out of that. There was I felt calm when I stopped, because I was just in nature. I was also with friends. So I was connecting with people. I was connecting with my environment. You know, so I was feeling all of these things. That's what I was getting from it. It was the calmness. It was being centered. It was the adrenaline. It was being connected to my environment. There's so many of those awesome things, and that's what I got out of it. So what I want to put out there is, identify what things you like to do in your life. Like, what is it that gets you going? What is it that is your essence? What really pumps you up, or what is it that gives you that super bliss, chilled outness that you're chasing? And with that, identify what emotions you experience. What emotions do you experience when you do that? Because what I come to the conclusion of is that the things we do in our life, our behaviors, are driven by the emotion. So we do the experience to get the emotion. So it's about going, what is it that I like in my life? What are the emotions that I experience? And then look at the next bit, which I'd like to put forward as a question, is what other activities, what other things can I do in my life that will give me those emotions? And sometimes it can be that the things that we like to do, there's a money factor or there's a time factor that's a barrier to doing it. So what are the emotions that I'm chasing? What things that I can do on a regular basis that fits into the time and money restrictions that I may have, perceived or not? And also another criteria that I would encourage is that to ask yourself, is it good for me? Is it good for others? And is it good for my environment? Because it's about being sustainable. It's about being something that you can do on an ongoing basis, and it's good for you, others, and your environment. If you can tick those boxes, and it's your time and money allocations that you have fit into that, and you can do it on a regular basis, then you've got it. You've got that potential of tapping into those experiences that are going to give you the emotions that really you're chasing. So go through that. Feel free to let me know how you went with all that, and I trust you got some value out of this. So I'm going to sign off. It's Wayne from Wayne Cook Coaching.